Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Well, this one isn't on, guys, because I have this mic and have no idea where the cord is to actually use it. Okay. I made a video last week on my Instagram in which I was talking about the fact that, I'm not new to podcast. My friends and I, oh, wait, let's start at the top, shall we? To anybody who is new here, may not know me, my name is Jordan Benston. I go by JB the God, my close friends and family. And by close friends and family, I mean very, very close family. Some of them call me Juice. Those are the names that I answer to. So I was talking on my Instagram the other day, and I was like, guys, I have had 3 podcasts that, I'm not going to say they failed, but they did not reach their greatest potentials. Okay. One, my first podcast was with my friends Kalila and Danny, and it was called Facts Only. And baby, we had a ball. We actually recorded quite a few episodes. We were building our audience. The pandemic happened, life happened, things changed, like it felt more like a task than the fun than it originally was. For all of us, as things started changing and we started moving and things started happening. So we kind of let Facts Only run its course. And then I decided to start a podcast called Minding My Black Woman Owned Business, where I was like, I'm a Black woman, I own a business. Let me talk to other Black women who have businesses. And then last year, or it could have been the top of this year, I was like, let me start a podcast with my niece called The Gap Talk. That would be about the 10-year age difference between the two of us, and us talking about, the difference of that age gap. And, fourth time's a charm. So here we are, fourth time, fourth podcast attempt. And this one is going to be called Let's Just Yap. Why? Because I be yapping, God be listening. Now, here's what's going to be different about this podcast than any of the other podcasts that I've tried to do. It will likely be less polished. Sometimes it'll be polished. Sometimes it'll be real regular. Sometimes there will be people. Sometimes there will be just me. I'm going to be the common denominator, though. It's always going to be me, but it might be me plus or me minus, whatever. And also, I'm not going to set any limitations on myself. And by limitations, that's probably not even the word that I'm looking for. But I feel like when I think about producing content for myself, I think about producing content for myself. Like I think about producing content for brands and for other people. And the pressure of the timelines, the pressure to produce, the pressure of perfection will stop me from wanting to do it at all, which sucks because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to have purpose. Write it down, get your notebook, because that was a gem, okay? And one of the things I know how to do is yap, okay? I be talking to myself all the time. Like in my brain, I be having conversations. I'm not one of those people that does not have internal dialogue. My internal dialogue is actually quite great, if I may say so myself. So, what can you look forward to here? You can look forward to a couple of things, okay? Maybe I'll be talking to the homies from Facts Only. Maybe I'll be talking to my husband. Maybe I'll be talking to my best friend. Maybe I'll be talking to a coworker. Maybe I'll talk to my niece. This is just about everything. We're literally going to talk about everything. And if you put Let's Just Yap in Google, this is what it says. And I feel like it's like the perfect definition for what I'm trying to do. It says, let's just yap generally means to chat casually and freely, often about anything that comes to mind. Without a specific topic or goal, it implies a relaxed, unscripted conversation, potentially bordering on rambling, because your girl be rambling, okay? Think of it as a more informal and potentially less focused version of let's chat or let's talk. So we're going to yap, okay? Let's just yap. Yes, lap, yap, say that 3 times fast. Let's yap. Okay. Let's just yap about the things that we want to yap about, but also with no rhyme or reason, with no pressure. It can be a current event. It can be a movie that I've watched. It can be a series, like it can literally be anything. And like I don't have to like just do one thing. Like I can do a little bit of it all. And I know some of my friends, if I ever do post this, are gonna see it and be like, why didn't you put on earrings? But there were none close to my desk, and I really just wanted to start recording. Or why didn't you get dressed? I mean, I think this Biggie Smalls t-shirt is cute personally. Also, I'm home in the house. Home office is what it's giving. Okay. So sometimes it'll give a little bit more of a upbeat kind of girl, but it's really gonna give authenticity. Like we're gonna just yap. Okay. So welcome to Let's Just Yap.